Hey everybody, welcome to Messages from Spirit. Oh, they just said sunset. What about sunset? Oh my gosh, what a way to begin. I just saw somebody getting down on one knee at sunset. I swear that was not like, I was not expecting to see that. Birds, fast communication where there was none, all of a sudden, oh, all of a sudden, yeah, things heating up. Things heating up. That was preheated on the oven, like the oven is ready. Let me pause this for a sec. Okay, well, dinner's ready in a little bit as soon as I'm done with this. Fast communication, raining options, raining. Some of you are going to have some of you are going to have to sort through a lot of options going forward. It just feels like that, like raining blessings on you. I just feel like the universe is like raining blessings, and you're going to have to pick and choose a direction. You're going to have to make some big decisions coming up soon, and quicker than you're thinking. You've been used to kind of being in waiting mode, but things are about to really pick up quite suddenly. I see like a trophy, like somebody feeling like they won a trophy because you guys finally crossed that finish line. Some of you are going to take a trip overseas or are going to go out on the water. I feel like you guys go taking sail. Like they said storming the seas or something, like it's like you're getting away from something, though. It's like it could be totally symbolic, too. You could be avoiding some drama or something. Like, oh, we had this before, like a couple months ago, didn't we? The guy, like, rowing in the boat at night, trying to escape. So you guys might be, yeah, it might be literally sneaking off into a boat or something for some of you. Oh, some of you, this is a lot of information that like bombarding me. They're really excited. It's also kind of like some of you masculines, your masculines who have acted like you just want to be friends, all of a sudden are going to come forward and be like, I'm madly in love with you. I don't know what the hell I was thinking or what was wrong with me when I said that. I was just scared. And I just feel like confession, just like spilling it all. Making it right. Oh my gosh, that's right. We're in Libra energy right now. They're wanting to make things right. And I feel like some of you are going to go look at fall leaves together. Of course, it's like duh, but if you haven't seen your masculine in a while, that may be one of the excuses that he has, or one of the activities that he wants to do when he sees you or when he comes to see you, is you guys taking a trip through the mountains and taking a little drive looking at leaves. Maybe that's your way of getting away in your boat, too. I mean, a boat could be like a car. Far, far away from a land far, far away. That's so funny. It's like you were feeling like there was like this huge, it was closer than you thought. The connection, even though there's a huge distance between you guys, that you guys have been like totally side by side like this whole time. Like on either side of a door almost. Like, why didn't we just open the door? There we would be, you know? Somebody from Alvarado, Texas is calling right now. So if that rings a bell for you, if that's a sign for you, then there you go. I get reports from you guys all the time about how those random things they're very purposeful. So hide. Was it in regards to the call? Hide from the person in Texas. Oh my gosh, my ex is from Texas. Hide from the person from Texas. If one of the people, like, why am I whispering? This is on my channel. He's going to see it if he sees it, but I don't think he watches. Oh, that's hilarious. Hide from the person in Texas. You know, if you have an ex in Texas, that would create problems for you, then this is your little beep, 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 beep. He could be coming. He could be coming, and you better hide. Hustle. I just got the word hustle. You better be ready. You better be ready for the unexpected to happen and how to deal with it. Try to think of things like that could happen that are kind of like, whoa, that would like kind of knock you off path or off course for a second, like something that would just kind of like shock you. Try to think of what would shock you right now of somebody coming back from the past, and be ready for that. Be ready. Be ready. And then I just saw a dragonfly, which I believe are about transformation and magic. Things transforming for in a magical way. Oh, it's like it feels like your spirit guides are really like rooting the true love of you on. And I'm feeling a sneeze coming on, which is a yes. Excuse me. Raccoon. Somebody masked. Somebody's coming in disguise, possibly. I don't feel a warning with that. I feel like it's actually like a good thing. They could be covered up. They could have a hoodie. They could have, that kind of thing. It doesn't mean like, well, in our day and age, he could very well have a mask. I forgot about those stupid things. Okay, so we have an apple. They said, take care of your health. Take care of your health in terms of like strength. You're going to need strength, vitality. They're saying vitality. So you're going to need to have boosted your immune system for what's to come. Like get your system strong because you are going to need it. I just keep getting like happy stress. It's like it'll be stressful, but it'll be really happy too. So just be ready to cope with whatever's to come. Blessings. They just said blessings. Maybe you're going to get dressed up and go out on the town. So make sure you have an outfit ready to go. Might go out for a nice dinner out or something. I just heard a yes. Like they said it so serious. Yes. A dinner out. Like that's a big deal. Palm tree. So maybe it'll be somewhere sunny if you live somewhere tropical like that or somewhere that's warm weather with a palm tree. Maybe that resonates. Maybe you'll be taking a trip to a place with palm trees. Or I just got pineapple in my head too. Pineapple is a promise of reconciliation. Maybe you guys are going to reconcile in a sunny place with palm trees. Florida, California, any of those places. Costa Rica. I love that place. Thank you. Oh, I just felt like somebody feels like they want to say, why isn't that like becoming more clear? It says thank you on it. Maybe they have not thanked you yet. Like maybe it kind of feels like somebody, like you saved somebody's heart. You saved somebody's, you helped them heal their heart, and they're coming forward to thank you in a very heartfelt way. I think it could be a fancy dinner. I think it really could be because I've been getting a craving to go out for like a really nice surf and turf meal. And I don't get that very often, and I haven't had it since the beginning of the year. So the fact that it's really kind of pressing me, like I got to get out and have a nice meal, that's a sign for you guys as well. Stand by. It's like you're on standby. You're on call right now. Like it's funny. Like he could call any minute and invite you to dinner or something, and you got to go meet him for dinner. Oh, you better be ready. A moth. If you've been seeing moths, you might want to look up what that means. It doesn't. I mean, it could be a butterfly, but it looks more like a moth to me. Looking at leaves, looking at those fall leaves together. Is the start of a new season, they just said. The fall is the start of a new season for you guys, a whole new life opening up. Like this fall is your spring because you got robbed of spring somehow. But now fall's here, and fall's going to be your guys' spring. Oh, and I saw you guys like totally cuddling in front of the fire at Christmas time and clinking glasses for New Year's and Thanksgiving. You guys are going to be spending the holidays, hopefully, with this person. Not, it can't apply to everybody, but yeah, it's definitely like a, you know, major energy coming through for the most of you, for the collective of you watching. They talked about galaxies and stars, galaxies and stars, about love, galaxies, stars, something to dream of. It kind of makes me think of that one movie, What Dreams May Come or something. What are they saying? What are you guys saying about that art, the stars and the galaxy and love? Big, 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 big love. Big, big love. Okay. They're cute. What are those dogs called? Great Danes. Those big giant. Oh my God! And I just posted in my stories this huge giant, like the biggest cougar in the world or the biggest panther, whatever he is. He's the biggest something in the world. He's huge, massive. And they just showed like a Great Dane, like that when they said big love or whatever. They just showed a Great Dane like running and jumping on you and like laying you flat out, like you were not expecting that type of reception. Like the biggest puppy energy in the world is about to like kiss all over your face, and that tail is wagging. The kind of wag that whacks you, bam, bam, bam. Oh, okay. So they're saying something about, all right, they're bringing something else up. I want to talk a little bit about stalkers for a moment. This is not a fun subject, but unless your person has reciprocated, unless your person has shown you that they have feelings for you in whichever way they show you, don't keep insisting that somebody like you, or don't make people feel uncomfortable. You know, that's, if you got that going, if you feel something very strongly for somebody and you have not received confirmation back that they have the same feelings for you, the healthy thing to do is to just deal with those feelings yourself. Don't do anything about it. Don't stalk the person. Don't send them a million messages. Don't bother them. If they, you know, if anybody shows any kind of sign of like digging in their heels, like I'm not going there, I don't want to go there, do not push that issue on somebody. You always want to have respect for people's free will, no matter what. So, I mean, and you may say, oh, that's my masculine and he's just in separation and blah, 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 blah. But it's like, again, unless he's told you, you know, that is invited or that it is okay, then, you know, give that person space. Leave them alone. Because there's really, there are some unhealthy, unrealistic ideas going around too, you know. So take care of your own thoughts, take care of your own desperation, take care of your own like just don't make somebody feel uncomfortable. Don't make someone feel uncomfortable. It's not cool. It's not okay. And if you're the one that feels uncomfortable, then you need to say that too. You need to have your boundaries. You need to block the person. You need to say this is completely unwanted. It's unwanted. It's not cool. It makes me feel very uncomfortable. And so both people, you know, whichever one you might be in, whatever situation you might be in, just make sure if you're uncomfortable with the situation, or if you're making somebody feel uncomfortable, that needs to stop from either end. Because nobody should be made to feel like they're being, you know, be made to feel uncomfortable in that way. Okay. Now that that's done. Public. Something about the public. What about public? Made public. Something made public. Announcement. Some kind of an announcement made public. Some kind of news announcement made public. I don't know, you guys. What is this? I don't know what. Maybe you've hooked a fish. Maybe you've hooked a fish. A whale. Maybe you hooked a whale. You hooked a whale of a fish. These other things, I don't even know what they are, so I can't even really tell you. Well, mussels. This is like a mussel, like the kind you find in the ocean. Stand. Oh gosh, another palm tree. Okay, 2 palm trees. Okay. Mama ke satsena te te laki ina ai. Hapapoma shakitzinse hela ai to see like a race car, like with the number 9 race car. So wasn't that number 9 going down Chicago line? If the train should jump its track, what happens next? Whatever that is, think about it. They just said detour. Detour. If you've experienced a detour, you're back on track and flying. Whoa, that just fell on the ground by my foot. Flying. Oh, you had to cut something loose. You had to cut something loose. You had to go back, take care of the detour. You had to go around a detour, take care of something, saw it off, and then go. Cut yourself free. Yeah, to reach your goals, to make it happen. Oh my gosh. Okay. Some of your masculines completely have your back and you don't realize, you don't know. I oftentimes pick up in the cards that they're spying on you, but some of that spying energy could actually be, and I hadn't really thought about this until just this moment, actually. Some of the spying energy could be just them watching over you, making sure that you're okay. Could be through friends, family, or just keeping tabs on you, just to be protective and to make sure everything's all right. So, yeah. I mean, I guess I've thought about that a little bit, but it's more, I always thought, that they were just, but yeah, it makes sense. I'm seeing something about forgiveness. Forgiveness is key right now. Meeting somebody at that heart level and letting go of any kind of like resentment or pain. Anguish, they said. Some of you anguish even. Okay, so they're actually reminding me of something that happened with the Divine Feminine recently, where she was like, she was just like reaching for straws, like trying to figure out what was going on with her masculine. She was really feeling emotional about it and really, quite upset about it. And I said, well, and she's like, I just want to know like what he's thinking. I just want to know like what he's doing or why is he doing, and I said, you know what, there is a time for answers. There's a time when you're given this to soothe you, to help you understand and to help you feel better about the situation. But then there are times when it's about your personal growth, where you need to shut off distractions, realize that you're going through pain, that you are feeling sad, or that you're feeling a particular emotion that isn't the best. And instead of opening that bag of potato chips, or instead of diving into that TV series, or instead of doing something else to like distract yourself, or needing answers from friends or any of that, you need to actually take it to paper and do my exercise, thank you God for my misery, or do Byron Katie's work, or something that is a written exercise that actually makes a shift, that helps you have realizations and epiphanies about the situation and help you see it differently. This is all about personal growth. This journey is all about personal growth. When you love yourself, your partner starts loving themselves more. That's when things really accelerate, is when you guys are both reaching for happiness within yourselves. When you're making decisions, this makes me happy. I want this. You know, that when you're starting to really make choices for your long-term happiness, your most authentic choices, then it's going to do the same for the other person. So do not skip over that step, and don't just try to distract yourself till you feel better the next day. That's not going to work for your growth, and it's not going to help your partner, your true love counterpart. It's not going to help them either, because they're going to do the same thing as you. They're going to run away from their feelings too. They're going to go smoke pot, or they're going to do, you know, drink, or whatever they got to do to feel better about the situation. So you handle it in the healthiest way you can, and it's going to help your partner to do the same thing. So this is just your reminder of that. Sometimes we don't even realize we're distracting ourselves. We're just going to run from the pain and go do what we do. And then when we feel better, we feel like it's been fixed. Not at all. You really do have to go dig subconsciously and do the written exercises and the written work that cause epiphanies. If it's not causing breakthroughs and it's not causing epiphanies, you're doing the wrong exercise, or you're doing the exercise wrong. So if you want to do the thank you God for my misery exercise, and if you've tried it before and it didn't really work, then you did it wrong. So go back to put in my name and put in the word misery, and it'll come up. It'll say thank you God for my misery exercise. It's about a half hour. It goes into great detail on how to do the exercise right. Also, if you want to try doing Byron Katie's work, I have a video on that. Put in my name and put in Byron, Byron, and that video should come up. And it's about another half-hour video that explains how to do her work. Either way, you need a notepad like this with a spiral bound at the top. It's easiest. And then a good, comfortable pen that you enjoy writing with. Because you wouldn't believe the little things that your ego will find to be irritated with that will keep you from doing the exercise. Or some of you are taking shortcuts telling me that you're being like, oh, well, I know how to be grateful for everything in my life. It's like, that's not at all what it's about. It's about having realizations. It's about like reaching, like making your brain actually exercise and reach for realizations. You know, it's not the same thing. So what else? Top of the tower. They said top of the tower. So the towers are about like moments where divine intervention comes in. And kind of just makes you hurry up with things. It's like, okay, you have a plan over here, right? And you think this is the way that I want to go that makes me feel the most comfortable, or I have all my ducks in a row, everything's perfect. But it's like the universe will come in and go, forget about that. We got to go. So sometimes you have to listen to that prompting from the universe, like pushing you forward. So listen to your instincts in regards to that. But it's the tower's about, and they're showing like a leaning tower, but the tower is all about no longer procrastinating, basically. It's like you get a move on it. So the fact that it's leaning and you're like on top of it, I feel like they're saying you're going to like surf that wave just fine. Like don't worry about the tower crumbling. Stay like the cat. You know, when a cat's falling out of a building, it'll land on its feet and it'll shift in the air to land right. That's what I feel like you guys are going to be doing, those of you going through tower moments. They're saying, don't worry, we got your back. We're spotting you. You're protected. You'll be all right. Just go, listen to spirit, and take action accordingly. Everything will be fine. They're saying smooth road ahead. It's going to smooth out. This is the wonkiest time. They're showing like knots being undone. Okay, so they're wanting me to pull some tarot cards. And I think we're almost done. And my dinner smells really good. Okay, so you got some communication coming in that's going to be balancing everything out between you guys. And they may even be taking a road trip to come talk to you. And it's going to be from a very mature, grounded standpoint and understanding, compassionate, loving communication, where you guys really get each other and try to be on the same page and just are really compassionate and open-hearted. I feel like some of you might even be expressing your insecurities and being really vulnerable with each other, just being totally in your power. And that's going to bring that victory. It's going to bring the healing between you guys when you're finally able to share the feelings that you have for each other and start going down that road of being authentic and vulnerable with this person, potentially for the rest of your life. Start off on the right foot and be totally honest, always. Just vow to each other that you will always tell the complete and total truth. You may, you may have to be general sometimes, you don't have to know every little tiny little detail, but generally speaking, you will always be completely honest with this person. Make that vow to each other the minute you meet or the minute you re-meet, depending on your situation. I just got the word California. California sunset. I don't know if you know somebody who lives in California, maybe on a Sunset Street, Sunset Strip. And my kids said that palm trees, they mentioned the palm trees again. She can say elapuna pa a pool. Somebody's going to get proposed to by a pool in California with palm trees around and at sunset. Hapo mamayo na aishi. I see the letter T, the first letter T. Roundabout, and then I see football. Roundabout football. I don't know what that means. And then I see a little robin in the tree. Okay, robins I think are about new beginnings too. You guys might want to look that up if that resonates, if you've been seeing robins or you're seeing one right now. Football, they're not wanting me to go there. It's like somebody needed to hear or see that or something. Football, something will have you in stitches. Okay, anything else? They're bringing up a horse race. The name of a horse. It was like Furlong. Was there a horse named Furlong, a famous racehorse? Furlong, I don't know. Whatever that horse is, it's a name like that. Farlap. Something about that story, some of you, if that resonates for you, then relate that story of Farlap to your situation and you'll figure it out. They said a hint and a clue with a wink. They don't want to tell you what that's about, but maybe if you haven't seen that movie and you've been meaning to see it, I think there's a movie about it. I know there's a Secretariat movie, but Farlap is the story that you want to focus on. There's something about it, something about an underdog or something like that. I don't know the story myself. I don't remember. I was told when I was so young that there's no way I'd remember, but okay. Or maybe that's a sign for you having to do with a racetrack, doing something with a racetrack or racehorses somehow, or just sprinting with the wind through your mane and staying focused because they're about horses are always about staying totally on focus. Hold the course. They just said hold the course. Okay. Anything else? Make an appointment. If you've been thinking about making an appointment, make an appointment with whoever you're meaning to make an appointment with. Make that call. Yeah. Sure and steady. Just sure and steady, listening to your instincts every step of the way. Checking in. Is this the right thing to do? Is this the right thing to say? Is this what I need to be doing? Like constantly asking spirit for confirmation on every little thing that you do, just to make sure that you stay aligned. All right, you guys, have yourselves a beautiful, beautiful day, and I will talk to you next time. Bye. If you like my videos, please like, subscribe, and share them with your friends. Also, feel free to join me at patreon.com/Amy Satori, where I post monthly energy readings, pick a decks, and other goodies for members only, including discounts for readings and being entered to win a free reading at the end of the year. Memberships start as low as $5.55 a month. Sometimes I even put my free collective love readings on Patreon first before uploading them here to YouTube. If you're wanting more information about my show on TuneIn Radio, how to order a personal reading, or other goings-on, you can check the description of my videos for the most up-to-date information.